When we talk about increasing yield in palm oil production, we always have a focus on doing it because it makes good business sense. But there's also an environmental element to it, and they both go hand in hand. Today in this video, which we're shooting from the beautiful Ucumari National Park in Colombia, we want to talk to you about this issue. So we came to this beautiful spot to make a point, and that is that over 12 million hectares have been converted from forest to palm oil estates. And this in itself is not something bad, but it's something that should make us think, because it has an impact on the environment and on the sustainability of palm oil production. And that is, in the next 20 years, the requirements for palm oil are going to increase in over 46% worldwide. And we got to think, what is the effect on the environment? What is the effect on the ecosystems? And what is the effect on the existing states that depend on the water sources, on the soil, and just on the organisms that nurture the elements that make up a healthy plantation. Researchers from Nebraska University and several universities in Indonesia, Malaysia, Latin America did a joint study published in Nature. And they tried to think what the requirements for sustainable palm oil production would be if we wanted to meet the demands that are coming in the future. And they had a very interesting revelation. It is possible to do it if we focus on increasing the yields. There has been very interesting case studies in places like, of all places here in Colombia, where the yields have increased exponentially by making research on genetics, by making advances on watering, and by having best practices on the management of palm oil. What's more interesting is they made simulations, and they found out that if the potential of the land to produce were to be taken to only 70% of its capacity, then we would be able to produce enough palm oil without needing to plant a single additional hectare from what we already have. Are we going to get there? Well, it's a tough call, but it's possible. And this is what we do at Cultivate. So we want to make you think. Are you up to the challenge? Do you want to increase your yield? Because this is something that not only makes good business, but that ensures that that business is sustainable over time. Join us and let's make it happen.